Good morning, dear student. I am Vikram Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce from Mewar University. Today in this class, we start analysis of balance sheet and ratio analysis. For regarding this topic, these are the contents, concept of financial statement, types of financial statement analysis, then techniques of financial statement analysis, concept of ratio analysis, steps involved in ratio analysis, then consider important factor while interpreting ratios, last classification of ratio analysis. Now let's start. Concept of financial statement. A financial statement, it is a official document of a business. Listen carefully. Financial statement, it is official document of a particular business. This explores the entire information of the business. It is the picture. The entire information from this financial statement we can find. So the main objective of this financial statement is to provide information and understand the financial aspect of the business. This is the main objective. So the preparation of financial statement, it is very important as much as the financial decision. Now under this, the financial statement, it is provide a summary of accounting of a business enterprises. Under this financial statement, we have two important documents. One is balance sheet, another one is income statement. This balance sheet, it is reflect the assets, liabilities and capital as on a certain specific date. The balance sheet means through this balance sheet we can find out assets, liabilities and capitals on a particular date. Then income statement. This income statement shows the result of the operation during a certain period. Here result, it is in the form of profit or loss. So the financial statement generally consists of two important documents. One is income statement, another one is balance sheet. For regarding income statement, we also know as a trading account, profit and loss account. For regarding balance sheet, you also know as a positional statement. Now, types of financial statement analysis. We have different type of financial statement analysis. Here this financial statement analysis we can classify it into main two important part. One is based on material use, another one is based on operation, methods of operation. Now let's start. One, based on material use. According to based on material use, this financial statement analysis we can further classify it into two parts: external analysis and internal analysis. External analysis means it is the outsider of the business concern do normally external analysis, but they are indirectly involved in business concern. Listen carefully. They are indirectly involved in business concerns such as investors, creditors, government, then other credit agencies, suppliers, customers, etc. The external analysis, it is very much useful to understand the financial and operational position of the business concern. This external analysis it is mainly depend on the published financial statement of a particular business. These all external person, they based on published financial statement, they can analyze any any document through published financial information. Now then, internal analysis, the company itself does disclose some of valuable information to the business concerned. In this type of analysis, this type this analysis, it is used to understand the operational performance of each and every department and unit of the business concern. Under this internal analysis, the operational performance of each and every department and unit of business concern, here we analyze. This internal analysis, it helps to take decisions regarding achieving the goal of the business concern. This is all about internal analysis and external analysis. This is based on material use. Now let's start the another point based on methods of operation. According to based on methods of operation, this analysis of financial statement we can classify again two parts: horizontal analysis and vertical analysis. Listen carefully. The horizontal analysis, under this, the financial statements are compared with several years. Based on that, a firm make decision. It means here current year financial data, current year balance sheet or income statement data, here we compare with past year balance sheet or income statement. Suppose this is 2024. In 2024 we have balance sheet or income statement. This income statement or balance sheet we compare with past year, means 2023, 22, 21, 20, etc. This is the horizontal analysis. Under this we have to assume base year. According to this base year, we compare data from past year. Now then, second, vertical analysis. The vertical analysis, under this financial statement, measure the quantitative relationship of various items in the financial statement on a particular period. It is also called as a static analysis, because this analysis helps to find out the relationship which various items appear in financial statement. Suppose sales is assumed 100 and other items are converted into sales figure. Here we consider sales, it is 100%. According to sales, different item like expenses, direct expenses, indirect expenses, direct income, indirect income, we compare with all things. As it is same in the context of balance sheet, total assets we assume 100%, or according to this total assets we compare with other item like fixed assets, current liabilities, non-current liabilities, share capital, etc. This is all about the based on operation. After that, techniques of financial statement analysis. A number of techniques, methods are used to analyze the financial statement, but here we focus on ratio analysis, common size statement, comparative balance sheet, and trend analysis. These four analysis technique commonly used in everywhere. Now let's start. First number, ratio analysis. A ratio, listen carefully, a ratio, it is just simple arithmetical expression of the relationship of one number to another number. We have two digit, we have two number. From these two number we can calculate simple ratio. It is arithmetical expression. It is also quantitative relationship between two numbers. Here it is based on quantitative relationship between two numbers. A ratio can be expressed in the form of, listen carefully, a ratio we can express in the form of fraction, any number of time, percentage, in proportion, etc. This is all about ratio. Now, ratio analysis, listen carefully. Ratio analysis, it is a technique of analysis and interpretation of financial statement. So, it is the process of stabilizing and interpreting various ratios for helping in making certain decisions. A ratio will be meaningful only when it is analyzed and interpreted. Ratio, it is not an important part. You have ratio, but analysis or interpretation part, it is very important. When we analyzed and interpreted, it means ratio analysis. Now, after that, steps involved in ratio analysis. When we analyzed any ratios, here we require some steps. The first number, selection of relevant data from the financial statement depending upon the objective of the analysis. First we require purpose of analysis. According to purpose, we require relevant data from the financial statement. Now the second, solution of appropriate ratio from the above data. What type of ratio we select? Okay, first we select the appropriate ratio, then we solve the ratio, solution of the ratio. It means here the important point is, first we select appropriate ratio. What type of ratio we require according to our objective. The next one, comparison of the calculated ratio with the ratio of the same firm in the past, or the ratio developed from projected financial statement, or the ratio of some other firm, or the comparison with ratio of industry to which the firm belongs. Here we have different situation. Comparison in the different areas. The first one, same firm in past year. Then comparison according to projected financial statement, that is estimated. Comparison with some other firm. Comparison with different industries. It means here what is our requirement. The main theme is here, what is our requirement. According to requirement we compare it. The next one, interpretation of the ratio. It means our final conclusion, final comments. These 4 points we require when we analyze the ratio. This is the step. Now after that, consider important factor while interpreting ratio. Listen carefully. When we interpret ratio, we require important factors. Ratio analysis will be meaningful only when the analyst will consider the following factor while interpreting ratio. The point number first, accuracy of financial statement. It is very important part. If your financial document, if your financial statement accurate, then your result is also accurate. The second one, clear about the objective and purpose of analysis. If you have clear-cut objective and purpose, then you can get perfect result. The next one, selection of appropriate ratio that suit the need of the analyst. Here we select appropriate ratio. The next one, use of appropriate standard while analyzing ratio. We require here standard. What are the parameters for calculation of ratio? The next one is, analyst should understand that the ratio provide only a basis. Listen carefully. Ratio, it is just provide basis. After calculation of ratio, we require analyze and interpretation part. This is very important point. After calculation of ratio, we have to require analyzing and interpretation. Now, after that, classification of ratio analysis. Here we classified ratio analysis. When we classified ratio analysis, here we have different angle. We have different area. Suppose you have to classify ratio according to accounting statement. Then the analysis is balance sheet ratio, profit and loss account ratio, combined ratio of balance sheet and profit and loss account. This is the classification according to accounting statement. Then we have another classification according to importance. If we take according to importance, then primary ratio, secondary ratio, you can also known as a primary ratio, supporting ratio, subsidiary ratio. This is according to importance. Now then, classification according to function. It is very important part. Classification according to function. Under this, you can liquidity ratio, activity ratio, profitability ratio, long-term solvency ratio, short-term solvency ratio, market analysis ratio. These are the different type of classification. This is all about for this lecture. Thank you.